Assalamu alaikum class. Today I am going to start the new topic, the study of the crude drug belonging to the various families of medicinal importance. As you know, there are certain plant families which are medicinally important like Apiaceae, Solanaceae family, Rutaceae, Rubiaceae, Apocynaceae, Ranunculaceae, Papaveraceae, etc. And today I am going to start the first important plant family, that is Apiaceae. And this Apiaceae family is also called Umbelliferae family or carrot or parsley family. And the plant belonging to this family are usually aromatic herbs or shrubs and spices. And the plants or herbs and shrubs are perennial, non-woody with hollow stems. And this Apiaceae family would rank among the 10 most important plant families, and it contains about 4,000 species in 434 genera. And this Apiaceae family, the leaves have a number of the distinctive aromas, and these aromas can be sometimes pleasant odor, and these odor often concentrated in oil tubes and stems and fruit. And this Apiaceae family is noted for the presence of bioactive polystyrenic compound with essential oil, terpenoids, saponins and some other compound. Now the characteristic features of this Apiaceae family. The leaves of this Apiaceae families are usually simple and compound and alternate, and the petiole usually sheeting at the leaf base. And the flowers are very small and regular or actinomorphic and epigynous, that is inferior to ovary, and bisexual. And the flowers of this Apiaceae family are usually white or yellow in color, and occasionally red or purple flower are also found in the Apiaceae family. And the top flowers are usually flat top, cluster form, and it is known as umbel forms. The inflorescence are usually compound umbels, and sometimes it can be simple or condensed into a head. Now you can see these are the very umbel shape in a flower, very cluster form and very small in size, and they are usually white. Now you can see, or yellowish in color, right, and very small in size. You can see, and they are just like an umbel head shape and in a cluster form. These are the main characteristic of this Apiaceae family. And the gynoecium, the carpels are 2 and ovary is inferior, and the 5 stamens are found in androecium, which are free alternating with the petals. And the fruits are usually dry schizocarp, and it contains 2 seeds, one in each mericarp, and the seeds are albuminous. The Apiaceae family, the many plants of this family are used as a condiment or as a vegetable, but some of them having medicinal properties. And the economic importance of this Apiaceae family, this Apiaceae family is best known as a source of important culinary herbs, and the species of this family are used as a food, as a spices, and used in perfume industry, and some of them are poison in nature. The plant which can be used as a culinary herbs and spices are anise, coriander, dill plant, cumin, parsley, fennel and caraway. And some of these are used as a flavoring agent for alcoholic beverages, especially anise, which can be used as a flavoring agent for alcoholic beverages. The carrot, which also belonging to this family, it's a tuberous root and it is used as a world tops vegetable. But some other edible members of this family include celery, fennel, fruit and parsnip. Another plant which is also very well known in this family is poison hemlock that contain neurotoxin quinine, and this plant I will explain you in the next slide. Many umbelliferous or Apiaceae family are also used as a medicinal agent, like it can be used in GI complaint, cardiovascular ailment, and as a stimulant and as a sedative. The important plant of this family are fennel, carom, coriander, conium and asafoetida. Now the first plant which is belong to this Apiaceae family is fennel. Its local name is fennel or sombre and is obtained from the dry ripe fruits of Phonium vulgare. The parts used, the whole plant can be used or it's only dry ripe fruits are used. It's a rich source of essential oil, but it also contains some fixed oil and protein. And main constituent of the fixed oil are phenolic ether, that is anethol, and the ketone phenton. Two major active constituents of the fennel are anethol and phenton. This fennel is used as a flavoring agent and is a carbonative expectorant, the stimulant. It is used in stomachache and anthelmintic. And fennel can also be used in dental and mouthwashes preparation due to the pleasant taste of the anethol. And fennel water is useful in colic and flatulence in children. This is the fennel plant. Now you can see it also has this umbel shape and the flowers are also very small in size and they are very in a cluster form. Now the another plant which is carom and its local name is zira. It's just like a black zira or white zira, but its local name is caraway and it is obtained from the dry ripe fruits of carom carvi and its parts used are the fruits. It also contains volatile oil and the main constituent of the volatile oil are carbon and limonene, and it is used as a carbonative, flavoring agent, stomachache and as a spices. And its oil is used in the preparation of mouthwashes, toothpaste, chewing gums, soaps and used in cosmetic industries. This is the picture of the carom. Now you can see it look like a fennel or it look like a black cumin or white cumin. Now you can see it's very similar to the black or white cumin, but it's a different species or different plant. Now the another plant which is coriander. Its local name, as you know, dhania or coriander, and it is obtained from the dry ripe fruits of Coriandrum sativa, its parts fruits and leaves, and it contains volatile oil, and the major constituent of the volatile oil are linalool and alpha pinene, and its leaves contain vitamin A. And this coriander is also used as a carminative and as a flavoring agent, and it is useful as anthelmintic, aromatic, diuretic, stimulant and stomachache. Now this is the picture. Now you can see it is a coriander food and this is the coriander leaf. The leaves are usually used as a diuretic agent and coriander is used as aromatic, flavoring agent used in GI upset. Now the another plant is the conium. Conium, its local name is poison hemlock. It also has very umbel shape of flower and flowers are, you can see it is a white in color, and these flowers look like many others as other members of the Apiaceae family, and its vernacular name is poison hemlock and it is obtained from the biological source Conium maculata. and its parts use leaf, fruit and seed. It contains most important constituent is alkaloid coni, which is poisoning in nature, and it has very disagreeable odor, and it is used as a sedative, antispasmodic, anodyne, used in nervous motor excitation, cramp and muscle spasm. And when it inhaled, this hemlock is good in relieving cough, bronchitis and whooping cough and asthma. And it is also used as antidote to the strychnine and other similar poisoning. Now the last plant which is belonging to this family is Asafoetida. Local name is heme or Asafoetida, and it is an oleogum resins which is obtained as an exudate by incision of the Ferula Asafoetida. Its parts used as the resinous exudates of the root, and it has acrid taste. It has very strong onion-like odor because of this organic sulfur compound. It also contains volatile oil, resins and gums. It is oleogum resins. Asafoetida is oleogum resins. It contains oleo, volatile oil, gum and resins, and it also used as a carminative, diuretic, expectorant, antispasmodic, antihelmintic and applied externally to the ringworms. Now you can see this is Asafoetida. It is an exudate resin in nature, and it is a plant of the Asafoetida. It is in yellow in color. Now you can see, and it also has very tiny flowers and in umbel shape. Now we can say this Umbelliferae or Apiaceae family is mostly used as a flavoring agent, aromatic agent, used in GI complaint, and it is used in mouthwashes as a gargles and used in cosmetic industries. Some plants are medicinally important, and only one plant, poison hemlock, is poisonous in nature because of it contains coni and it can be neurotoxin. That's all for today class. If you have any query regarding this lecture, now then you can ask. Thank you class.